Welcome, brave frontier pilots, to Frontier Pilot Simulator. In this game, we are a pilot on a frontier world. We are trying to just deliver goods, make some money, and trying to fly these very surprisingly difficult aircraft to do so. Probably not going to fly very well, but we'll see what we can do. This is a game that's been around for a little while. It's one that was the first game that I was actually given. Well, it was the first game that somebody offered me a key for. And I played it a couple of times since, and it's been some fun. We had a tutorial on this on my channel, and it did fairly well. So I decided we're going to go ahead and give this a shot. So we're going to start as a brand new pilot here and see how well we can survive. So I'm using a mouse. I'm going to change the perspective to third person because it's just so much easier. We can look at the tips, but the first thing we're going to do is, you notice there's a little box here. So let's see here. Should have looked at my tutorial right before we started. If we go over here, we can turn off some HUD items. We want to turn on the compass marks, which is going to make this way easier. This will show you where things are. Let's turn off the AI to... let's see. That's the select button. Wait. Start button. No. Which one is it? I trigger it back to set destinations. I think it was back. Yeah. So we go here in contacts. We can turn the ship AI off. Let's cancel the tutorial because we know what we need to know. Cancel the tutorial. Okay. Tutorial canceled. Good. So we're going to move forward. We're going to pick up this cargo box that's right behind us. Because this cargo box has some valuable goods that will definitely allow us to get a good head start. So back off. So if we get this right there, then you can see the icon on the bottom that will tell us what to do. We push the A button. We're going to go load this cargo in here and see what we have. So what we have is a ship rations. So we're going to set this to the most profitable duration. I hit the right button. We hit the... Whoops. We changed into a fancy view mode. Hang on. What do we do? Is that a HUD control? Yeah, we turned on hints. No. So many different controls in here, depending on exactly how you do it. It's definitely finicky. Wing chart, is that it? Close cargo door. Wind chart is on. If we hit Y, we want that off. There we go. It's a little confusing. Okay. So we're going to go to Atlassian Central, which is off in this direction. And let's just go ahead and do this. While holding the right trigger, I'm using an Xbox 360 controller. You can use any controller you can stick into a computer. Since I played this, they actually allow for a standard flight controller stick, which I understand is a lot better, but I haven't tried that yet. Just a joystick, though, works reasonably well. So I was holding the trigger pretty continually. I have not practiced this since I did the tutorial, and this is a challenging game, to say the least. Okay. So we're going to see if we can do a nice soft landing. Oh. That's not bad. Okay, we're going to hold off so that way we go into the non-mode. There we go. Now we're just navigating by our local power. We're not using our jet engine, so it's a lot easier to maneuver. We have to line up roughly in the direction and almost completely on the circle. If we see a change in color, then we'll know that we have hit the right spot. There we go. So we hit A to open our trade, and we are going to sell our rations. We'll make a very tidy profit. We can buy waste products, which are pretty heavy, or some empty batteries. Let's go ahead and buy the empty batteries. And we're going to recharge. The important thing is to hold A until you are fully recharged. Otherwise, it will not work. So now we have empty batteries. Let's see. Let's set this to the most profitable base. And then we can take off. So the most profitable base is off to the left. It may be where we came from. It's pretty close to where we came from, it looks. Oh, it's Bridgeport. So we are in the hover mode, which is fairly straightforward. You can pick up some objects at other places as well if you look carefully. They can be a little bit tricky, but it can be a way to profit even without having to buy anything. Although you can make money easily enough just by buying and selling stuff that I don't worry too much about picking up freebies. Come on. Nice and gentle. Gentle. Ooh, almost perfect. Hey, not bad. All right, let's open our trade. So ideally you want to sell stuff first. This makes a small profit, but it's something. And then we'll recharge our batteries, holding it until we are done. We don't have any goods to pick up here though. So, all right. What else can we do? Let's just head over here. See if there's any passengers to pick up. There probably isn't, but we're going to see what we can do. Crossing the runway. Luckily, while we see other people flying out and about, we usually don't see anybody else at the airport. All right, we don't see anything. Let's we'll pull in here just for the fun of it. Looks like the controls they're inverted from what I think they should be. So let's change the camera. Here, I'm going to use the mouse. Maybe they are right. I don't remember. Okay, we got nothing. So we have no goods. Let's just let's go to the top of this hill and see if there's any interesting because we see this kind of interesting plant. I don't know. Let's head to Astra 1. Or Astland 1. You see there's a volcano up ahead. That is something to be wary of. This place is the kind of repair yard. It can get you some upgrades and some other fun stuff.
Welcome to one of the largest bases of Regular. Have a good time.
We're not oriented right, but we're pretty good. Okay, not bad. So let's go ahead and back in. Then we're going to see if there's any upgrades that we can afford that will help us to do better. Let's see if they got any goodies. Some more rations. Yeah, we'll pick those up and then recharge. So we can't close the trade interface until it loads in. It's kind of slow and annoying, but that's just how it is. It's the name of the game. So let's go see if there's any upgrades. We can keep an eye on what we can do there, which will be helpful. And we're scooting a boot. This one, luckily, you don't have to be exactly in. You just have to get inside the box. And then we're going to get picked up. Have the machine come and pick us up, and we can repair ourselves. We'll see what kind of damage, if any, we've had done to us. Probably not too terrible. They made this so much better than it used to be. We can upgrade to better engines. We do have the money. Yep. Insufficient fund. Nope. Okay, we got some fancy engines. We can go ahead and do some repair. We don't need to do any recharging. But we have more powerful engines right now. So that will be quite nice. Okay. This will allow us to carry heavier payloads. And more power is just, generally speaking, more better, right? So let's set our destination to the most profitable destination, which is, we're taking rations again. You can take off from anywhere. You do not need to take off from the dedicated runway. Man, we have so much more power as it stands right now. Having to feather our engines a little bit more than we have been. All right, looks like we got a wind observing station. Okay, looks like we're going to safely touch down. Perfect. That was a beautiful landing. We'll just stay here. Go convert into the land mode. Beautiful. So let's sell the rations. We'll pick up some waste products. Sure, why not? And go ahead and recharge our batteries. Wait to get our goods in, and otherwise we'll be ready to go. So this game has been massively upgraded since I've really played it. And so I'm excited to see how it goes. Planes in particular are kind of scary. Let's just set this to the most profitable base. So we'll see if we can get to the mainland. Port Estelle. Looks like we're going to have to go up over some wind towers. We're definitely flying a little bit heavier. They actually do a pretty decent job of managing the physics of carrying different weights. Is this the one that we were at before? This does have a runway, but no, we were at, I think Bridgepoint Port was the name of it. Yeah, this is not the same place. You don't really want the engines to cut out completely. All right. Let's see if we can do a pinpoint. That was pretty close. Good. Just stay right there. Back up a bit. Perfect. Not bad, not bad. All right, so let's unload our waste products. So here we have some expensive cargo. Fragile load, we can't do. This is extremely fragile load. I don't think we're going to try either one of these options. We do have a passenger though, so let's go see if we can pick up this passenger and see where they want to go. See the passengers ahead, they're at the green square area. So slow, it's tempting to turn it into flight mode, but no, we'll take it nice and slow. Forget it. I'm sure they don't appreciate us doing this, but that's okay. So, set the destination as a target. Let's go ahead and pick them up. Need to get to Vora. Yep, we can do that. So they're going to walk in. Oh, that brave guy walking right underneath our airplane. We could have taken off at any moment. We've already set Vora to their destination, which is a fair ways away. So let's go ahead and do that. And you want to get the passengers there as quickly as possible because you make considerably more funds when you get them there quickly. So we're going to see what we can do. Vora is the furthest away that it's been of any place. And there is some complications with Vora. So we're going to just go full speed. See, there's the geysers that are there off of Vora. Man, look at this. 4 or 5 geysers, a couple of volcanoes. What kind of a place did they decide to build? Okay. So we're pretty high right now. I'm going to just kind of let this feather down a bit.
Thanks for choosing our base.
So we're going to just get them here on the landing pad. It's not important to... Actually, hang on. We do need to just stop into the standard mode. Okay to get out. So they will leave, and now they're going to give us our money. Because we got them there so quickly, they gave us 3,000, which is more than they had agreed to. Which is a pretty sweet deal. Passengers can make you some good cash. All right. Let's go ahead and at least refuel. Looks like that's all we can do here. But we have 10,000 credits. All right, let's go ahead and exit. And we're going to go pick up this passenger, see where they want to go, and hopefully we can get a little bit better there. You need to get to Nord. Yep, we can do that. So Nord is straight ahead. I mean, we could set the destination, but meh. We can see it right here on the map. We'll set the destination while they're getting in. Okay. Not the geyser, not the geyser. Oh, shoot. That will have done some damage to our plane. We're probably going to have to get that fixed. But, okay, that's fine. So we're just kind of going to cruise mode. Tony Kyle, he took me to a neighboring base. He refused to let him land. Oh no. Well, we don't have anything else but to take you straight here. Okay. Looks like we're zeroing out. I'm paying a little bit of attention to my speed. We're going pretty slow. All right. That was a kind of hard landing, but that's okay. Let them get out. And they gave us 2,000 credits. Nice. 2,300. Well worth it. All right. They have empty batteries. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take some. So this place, it doesn't have any passengers now that I see, but there are some passengers way up ahead. You have to actually go a considerable ways to pick them up. Oh, there is a passenger. Meh. This is fine. Let's just set our destination for the most profitable. And we're going to go ahead and take off. And I think the empty batteries are going to take us pretty close to our repair port. Bridgeport is close to Aztlan. We've actually made a fair bit of money, so we may be able to get some upgrades as well. Should be nice. So for some reason, batteries weigh something here, which is kind of silly. I think they were trying to be futuristic, but they were a little fancy. I mean, in reality, batteries do weigh something, but they don't decrease their weight with time. We are coming down pretty hard, although it doesn't look like we're coming down that hard. I guess we're fine. Oh, there's a passenger here. All right. Perfect. Okay, we've converted to the land mode. So we're starting to see some of the places that are on the mainland. We can't go to the mainland in drone mode, but you can buy an upgrade that will transition you to there. So let's go ahead and sell these batteries. You note that the heavy ones are too heavy, the full ones. We will recharge. 4 tons is more than we could really take, though. We could make some serious cash. Well, we'd have to take them to the mainland, though. It's a fragile load, and it's too large for our current config. Too heavy, really. This game is not an English native game, and it shows occasionally. Let's see where they want to go. It does feel... I don't know. The controls in this game feel a little bit wonky sometimes, but... where does he want to go? He wants to get to Bora? Sure, why not? So we'll pull up here. Right about here. So set his destination as a target. And as soon as we can, let's get out of here. So this time we'll try not to hit any jets. There is a fairly complex wind engine, and we can see that mode if we play around with it, but we were being buffeted by the winds. We can largely ignore them on this island. That definitely does come into play. Okay, if you gain height, it's better not to. The radiation of this planet's harsh. Maybe. Uh-oh. Oh. There we go. Not bad. Yep, you can go ahead and get off. We can open the trade. We landed so perfectly. We'll recharge. No new passengers. Maybe we can go someplace we haven't been before. So let's see. They're far away. Oh, there's a passenger that's walking away. Got a geyser. Looking for anything interesting. Maybe we can look at our HUD control. So, actually, we can see that we've had some fairly extensive damage. We're going to head towards Aslan 1. Flying through geysers is not a good idea. Said as I'm flying over one. Over one's okay. So we are pretty high now. Ooh, it's actually pretty cool. I like it. Ooh. Almost at the height of that geyser. So 100 will fall in about 10 seconds. So let's slow this down a bit. All right. Actually, let's just go straight to the hangar. We can even recharge our fuel there. Okay, and poof. Okay. Ooh, this robotic arm comes out faster. This is nice. So let's see what upgrades we can do first, and then we'll do the repairs. So we have the fancy engines. Well, let's just do the repairs. That's fine. So the wings are pretty expensive. We already have these installed. I guess we'll get the wings. I'm not really that sure how we're going to actually fly, but we'll have the ability to do so. So these little winglets will allow for us to go into a airplane mode. No passengers. That's a pity. That would be really convenient. It doesn't look like we can. Maybe we can pick these up. I don't know that we can't. No, probably not. It doesn't show up on our radar, so I'm going to assume that that means we cannot. We could probably go to some of these islands, though, if we can figure out how to fly airplane mode. Let's see how that takes us. And I have emergency. Looks like they have somebody that can't communicate. Oh, let's just go ahead and take some rations. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. Now, we're going to go ahead and exit out of this. We'll target to the nearest, most profitable base. That is still Atlas Central. Aztlan Central. Buzz the tower because why not? We are going to keep an eye out, though, for opportunities to go to the other stations. Let's. Okay, we're doing fine. Which we were a lot better at our orientation. Okay. Good. We'll try to back into here. Not easy, but we'll do what we can. Okay. Well, let's sell our rations. Then fully recharge. We have nothing to carry, no passengers. So let's just try this. Let's get fairly high up. Let's head towards this Marylet. I'm going to push the Y button. Whoops, it's X. We're going to full speed. Ooh, boy. Can we roll? Ooh, that's afterburners. How do you roll? There we go. The control is not too terrible. The roll seems to be a little bit off. The most important thing is to keep the power up, though. We're cruising way faster than we were previously. As soon as we get close, we will switch over to our standard mode. Looks like we've burnt through about half of our fuel. Still heading very much towards Maryland. That's the halfway point on our fuel. So while we can do this, it's not straightforward. I'm going to let off the fuel a bit. We don't seem to be slowing down any. That's interesting. Oh, it's a braking system. That's interesting. So you control the two thrust valves to increase and decrease. Let's go ahead and switch to our drone mode now. We could probably land this like an airplane, but we'll go to airplane mode. Saying we're really low on fuel, which is fine because we are at our destination. Cool. Bingo. We made it. Woohoo! There's a passenger. There's a hangar here. Be nice if we could get a little bigger fuel tank or something. We may check that out. All we could do is recharge. That was an expensive recharge. Gotta say, it's not really looking so worth it. But maybe that will change. This is further than I want to just drag. Let's just slowly... There we go. Good. See if they have any extra upgrades for us. I've never actually been here before, so this is exciting to see something new. So they have extra batteries will increase our power, really increasing our capacity. We can improve our landing gears, which are kind of nice. Let's go ahead and do that. Get a bigger fuel tank. We may as well do the service. Used to be you had to go manually fix all of the components and it was a royal pain. Now they just have one button to fix it all. It was actually a suggestion I gave them. I'm sure I'm not the only one. It's such an obvious thing. Okay, let's hope that this passenger will give us some cash because we've spent a lot of money for not a lot to make it here. Heading to Bridgeport, yes, we will do this. We'll head over a little bit to get them. Now, as before, we're going to set the destination. We could probably set this runway and just use the runway. In fact, I like that idea. Whoops. Pull up. Pull up. Okay, good. As in Kerbal, it's easier to flip this. We don't need to hold the trigger anymore. This is true. So really, we have yaw control and we have pitch control. We don't have roll control, which I guess is fairly accurate for an airplane. Whoopsie daisies. Let's see if we can come down. Oh. So I think we hit the radiation altitude that they were warning us about. We seem to be blind now. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Gosh darn. Well, luckily we have our emergency escape pod, which looks like it's going to take us to at last one.
Your life and your ship are always insured thanks to the Federal Colony Support Program. Be careful, it's windy out there.
We'll still have the upgrades. This will cost us. And it's going to cost us our passenger. Bridgeport would have been such a good spot to land at, too. Oh, well. I'm going to shift over into the third-person mode. We don't need to recharge. We already have the upgrades. Yeah, so, I mean, there's no point. So, all we had to do is pay 345 credits. That's not bad for a totally totaled ship. We do not have our passenger, but that's not the end of the world. So let's go over to our landing pad here, and we're going to pick up some rations. We'll see where they're most profitable. We can fly further. You gotta remember to try not to fly too high. Okay, let's see. There we go. Good, good. Let's So we should be able to pick up some rations. And we'll, of course, set them to the most profitable station, which is probably going to be Atlas Central. That's where it has been. Select the most profitable destination, which is, yep, Atlas Central. Aztlan Central. Gosh, I keep pronouncing it wrong. I've been reading a very fun series of books that starts with the three-body problem. And it's, I don't want to give too much of it away because a lot of it's a mystery, but it's very much a science fiction world talking about other planets in a way that is very different than anything that I've seen before. The first one, trying to think of what I could say without giving too much away. It, starts out with like a lot of scientists are dying. They're committing suicide and otherwise, just having a bad day. And it's trying to figure out why that is. And by the end, it's a full-blown space science fiction series. There's 3 books in the series. Fascinating, fascinating stuff. Let's go ahead. The price is actually going up as we wait. That's fine. Let's try going to Cultivator. So let's see. Cultivator. Let's bend down. Ooh, that's a very pretty planet. I guess you have roll control and pitch control and no yaw control. So keeping an eye on the altitude is probably the key, which we see there. We probably just want to get to a point where we're essentially level. Hovering right about there. So now we're going up, which we don't want to do. Yep, it's good. Down just a bit. So we're going to try to keep this roughly level. Flying in clouds is okay. We're still too high. Let's fall down to about 3,000, 2,700 or so. Let's tilt over. Let's head down more. Okay, keep tilting. There we go. Beautiful. Let's level it out. Head down, hard down, and then we're going to switch over to our vertical mode. Okay. We are going way fast. Now we're doing better. Oh, there's some passengers. We did take some damage for sure. But I don't think it was hideous. Good. Let's just wait here. We'll see what kind of cargo we can get.
Captain, we have an emergency here. Deliver the goods from the port to the Boro lab.
Port. What port? Anything serious?
Code Red and Austin Aslan. Strange objects have appeared all over the island. Military aviation is on the way. Your job is to deliver equipment to the scientists so they can figure out what these objects are.
Okay, so they want us to take some equipment quickly over to Bora. I think we can do that. Let's see where this passenger wants to go. If they want to go to the mainland, then we can do that. Anywhere in the mainland. We'll head to Bora first. Yeah, we can do that. We're going to not get as much profit from them because we're going to take a detour, but that's fine. You know, we didn't have too much damage, actually. I think we were flying right below the limit of serious issues. So let's go pick up this equipment box. So they say 4 minutes to get there, which isn't hideous.
Did you pick up the cargo? Now, please.
You have 10 minutes?
Boro lab as fast as possible. You have 10 minutes. It's a matter of urgency.
Okay, so we will not do Bora first. We're going to head back to where we came from. Okay, let's shift over. We probably want to cruise at around 2,000. Give us plenty of altitude. Let's shift over this way and then burn up. Okay, we're a little bit fast. Meteorite threatening the place. We can still go up a little bit more. In theory, higher is more fuel efficient. I like this a lot. Let's shift to... Okay, we're going almost perfectly dead on towards Aslan Central. I think it's saying we're going a little bit high, so let's head down just a little bit. Engine overspeed. So let's just take down the speed a little bit. Good, good, good. Should slow our burn rate down a bit. Looks like we're off a bit of our intended. Okay, we're pretty much smack on. How's our fuel? We are low. Spank hard. Okay, and we're pretty good. Let's come down. I'm going to lower the engine thrust quite a bit. And then we'll convert it about 2 kilometers. Okay. Uh-oh. Using the left stick for a little bit of afterburners. Okay. That was a hard landing, but it wasn't hideous. Yep, we'll let you off. I expect a nice payday from this. 15,000 credits. Nice. So we're just going to recharge our batteries and then head to Bora, unless there's a passenger that wants to go there too. Oops, we got to back up. Go ahead and recharge. We'll see if either one of these products will do well at Bora, but I doubt they will. That's really Estelle. Yeah, Bridgeport. Okay. Let's go ahead and exit, and then we're going to head here to Bora. Do not need to fly like a plane to get to Bora. Okay, we got the delivery equipment there. No, it's not quite worth it. Trying to decide if it was worth it to switch to plane mode, but I think we'll be fine. I love the other planet. The ringed world. It's so pretty. You only see from high up. Okay, we're looking clear. Looks like there's a passenger, but we're going to deliver the equipment first. We're moving fairly slow. Ooh, that was harder than I'd like, and it was a double. Let's just unload that. That should be right at the right spot.
Hi, and thanks for the shipment. My name's Stibble. I've just arrived from Atlantis, and already we're in such a mess.
What have we got here? We have fun Atlantis.
The planet Ocean Woody is commonly called Atlantis. It's a giant planet completely covered by ocean. I was the head of research there, focusing on marine life forms. So, you guess what we're going to do here?
Isn't that dangerous?
Do not worry. The rumors are highly exaggerated. I'm the one who's taken all the risk here. Usually, such creatures are completely harmless. However, many of my colleagues have ended up in the hospital after inhaling spores or other toxins. Just because
Sounds pretty nasty.
if you see or hear anything strange, leave this place right away.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and land over here, get our fuel. Okay. Why are my doors open? Let's just fix that. So if you right and left click, you can get to the bottom menus that can manually turn on some of the systems, subsystems. Sometimes that's just the easiest way to do something. Keep backing up. Landing gear is pretty beat up. Oh, it's the hole. Okay. Close the trade interface. Now let's go see where this passenger wants to head off to. Hopefully he wants to go somewhere close to where we want to go to fix everything. I don't know that we got paid for that special cargo. Where you wanted to head to, take him to Nord, sure, why not? Nord is in the right general direction. I think Nord, if I recall, has a supply that will work. Okay. Peculiar weather. That's not good. Yeah, we'll practice a little bit of this. Let's head down. You know what? Screw this. Let's switch to normal mode. I mean, it's not hideous, but I think we lost some time. I'm not hitting my thrusters other than to do directional adjustments. I'm going to adjust my camera in a sec. We are coming way fast. No, this isn't bad. Okay. Let him out. This will probably take us over 3,000. Yep. So there's a passenger if we want to go way far up there. Which I don't think you can actually do manually. So one of the things I really want to do with this channel is to do actual flight simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator. I actually bought the newest one, and I want to kind of go on a little journey of places that have meant something in my life. So, you know, vacations I've done, places I've lived, stuff like that. We'll recharge. We'll take the empty batteries because they're going to get us close to where we want to go. Okay. Should have done that first, but that's okay. Sometimes you just forget these things. Let's see. Set the most profitable destination, which is Bridgepoint. Yeah. Good. That's where we want to go. So we got a full-blown volcano. Geysers. Ooh. We are... Uh-oh. We, Afterburner's not available. We do have a little bit of power, but not a lot. I don't know if we're going to make it, and we are leaking battery. I'm going to see if we can land it all, and then we're going to call a drone for repairs. Okay, contact service drone. Call in. So, battery charge. Yep, service drone is on the way. Good. That's not hideous. This is an extra 1,400 credits beyond what it would have cost us normally. Okay. There's a sample of something here. Hang on. Let's see if we can collect that. So we're going to back up. Let's see if we can load that on. No space in the hold. Too bad. Probably... I don't know if we could do it if we didn't have the empty batteries, but that would have been fun to load, and those are worth a lot. You know, buying them is like 4,000, and you can sell them for twice that. Okay. Glad that we survived that. Cargo gate's open. Well, that's not good. We don't want to drop our cargo. Okay, looking good. Looks like we have a passenger. We'll see where they want to go. Whoops. Okay. Let's sell the batteries first. Not a huge profit. Can we actually carry these? Too large. Yep. Not hideous. See where the passenger wants to go. Minor ski level. Wonder what that means. Oh, we have a maximum altitude. Maybe that's safe or something. I don't know. So we're still well below 30,000, but we're not doing too bad. Take you to Bora. I don't think we want to go there. Sorry. We're going to head over to Atlas 1. Let's see if we can do any upgrades. We got some serious cash burning a hole in our pocket. So it was the speed that was getting us and not anything else. Wonder if we could land on that warning sign. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the hangar. Can recharge, service repair. So we have the map. We can zoom out. There's an emergency ship. Let's see if we can head towards that emergency ship. missed which direction it was, though. Oh, well. So, can we set this as a target? Head towards Port Estelle. Let's go ahead and go into wing mode. We're gonna head down. Holy moly. We're going way high. Yep. Okay. Said lower speed. Okay, pull up, pull up, pull up. This is not bad. So the emergency ship is in this direction. Okay, let's head. Good. We should be able to make it to this emergency ship. Hopefully we'll be able to land there and this will be no problem. There is a ship actually out there. Have you been here to help us? We're floating bang. Something huge rammed the left side of the ship. Some of the systems failed, including steering. Due to damage, we're unable to reach tech bay. I don't know if we can land on this thing. It's probably too hard. Yeah, we're not going to risk it. The controls feel off. Oh well. Tell you what. This game, it can be a lot of fun. I'm just not really feeling this tonight. But I wanted to do a little bit of extended play so that people could see my playstyle that are enjoying this game when playing it. There's a lot of fun things, but the flying in this game is just really, really super tricky. And I like the trade type mechanics and all, but I don't know. It is a lot of fun. I may come back to it. But thank you guys so much for stopping in. And until next time, keep on tracking. Take care, guys.